You have been doing everything right. You cut back on the coffee. You stopped eating out. You put a little away every month into a savings account and watch the number go up. Slowly. Responsibly. You did exactly what every parent and teacher told you to do. And it is making you poorer. Not eventually. Right now, this month, your savings are losing value while you sleep. Here is the number nobody tells you about. Inflation. Every year, the purchasing power of money sitting in a savings account shrinks by at least 2%. That is the official target of central banks across the world. Now check what your savings account actually pays you. Most standard accounts pay somewhere between 0.1 and 1% annually. Inflation is eating your money faster than your bank is growing it. You are not saving. You are slowly bleeding. Economist Milton Friedman called inflation a hidden tax. Not a tax you vote on. Not a tax you see on any receipt. A tax that happens invisibly, continuously, to everyone holding cash. The people who understand this get wealthier. The people who don't. Here is where it gets stranger. The same system that drains your savings actively rewards people who borrow and invest. Wealthy individuals borrow money at low interest rates and deploy it into assets that outpace inflation. Real estate, businesses, stocks, things that rise in value as the currency falls. The system is not broken, it is working exactly as designed, just not for the person staring at a savings account balance. Your bank understands this better than anyone. It does not simply hold your money. It lends it out. It invests it. It deploys your deposits into mortgages and financial instruments, generating returns far beyond the fraction of a percent it pays you back. Your bank is doing exactly what you are not doing with your own money. So what do people who actually build wealth do differently? They put their money to work. Not by gambling, by understanding one simple concept: compound growth. When money is invested in something that grows, the returns generate more returns. Time becomes the most powerful force in the equation. Mathematician Albert Bartlett once said, "The greatest shortcoming of the human race is our inability to understand the exponential function." Compound growth is that function working in your favor. A savings account is that function working against you. Two people. Same money, same starting age. One puts it in a savings account at 1%. The other invests in a broad index fund returning 7 to 10% annually, the historical average, even accounting for crashes. 40 years later, the gap between them is not small. It is a completely different life. Same money, same time, different destination. Researcher Thomas Piketty built the most comprehensive dataset on wealth ever assembled and found one consistent pattern across history. The return on owning assets always outpaces wage growth. The people who own things get richer faster than the people who earn and save cash. Once you see this, you cannot unsee it. The fear keeping most people out of investing is real. Markets go down. Uncertainty is uncomfortable. But consider what you are comparing it to. A savings account offers the certainty of slow, guaranteed loss. Investing offers the uncertainty of whether your money grows quickly or slowly. Those are not equal risks. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman won the Nobel Prize for showing that the pain of losing money feels twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining it. This is why people stay in savings accounts even knowing they are losing purchasing power. The invisible daily loss feels safer than a visible fluctuation. Your brain is wired to prefer the loss it cannot see. Understanding that bias is the first step to overcoming it. Save enough to be secure. 3 to 6 months of expenses in cash, always. Then put the rest to work in something simple, diversified, and patient. Not complicated, not risky, just not idle. You started watching this video because you were doing everything right. Now you know that everything right was just the beginning. The coffee was never the problem. Where the money went after you saved it was,